morning, students. So today's topic is stock and flow. Okay, today we will do the difference between stock and flow. This is actually comes in a 3-mark question, and they can ask you the difference between stock and flow, or they can put some example. For example, interest, export, whether it is a stock or flow. Okay, so let it start with the meaning of stock and flow. So stock and flow, the basic difference between two is stock is measured at a point of time, otherwise flow is measured at a period of time. Fine. So stock we measured at a point of time, whereas flow is period of time. It means in the flow we are watching that how much length of the time is over there. When specific timing is given over there, that is a stock. If specific time is not given, that is a flow. Okay. Flow example, if it is in days, week, months or year, it means that is if month or year is given. So that is particular months or years is not given, that is a flow. Okay. And it describes flow of goods and services. Fine. Flow is describing how much the flow of goods and services over there. Next is flow has a time dimension. Time dimension means it has a categories. That means how long the time is over there. It is related to the time. Okay. For example, income which is earned during a week or a month. Okay. Investment, expenditure, saving, depreciation, interest, export, import. So many examples are there which is showing that it is in a month or a week or a year. So that's why it has a time dimensions. Okay. And stock is as flow is in terms of sorry, are days, weeks, but flow is showing for example, that is money supply is on 1st January. Okay. So this is called a stock. Okay. Fine. So 4 p.m. 1st January, Monday 2019. It means particular time is given over there. That is a stock. Stock is not related to time. It means it is not having any length of time. Fine. And examples are over here: wealth, loan, opening stock, money supply, population. These are the example of stock because we can measure. Suppose the example can be given that population of a country, population of India as on 31st March 2020. So it's a stock. But if a particular date is not given, then it is going to be a flow. Okay, let us see the difference between stock and flow. The difference between two is, as we have discussed already, that stock is related with particular point of time, whereas flow is related with period of time. Fine. Stock doesn't have a time dimension. It is not related with the time. Otherwise, flow is related with the time. As its size can be measured over a period of time. Size or magnitude, as I have written over here. Okay. So magnitude means size. Okay. So it has a time dimension as its magnitude can be measured over a period of time. It means we can check at what is the magnitude or size of the flow. Okay. Concept, it is a static concept. Why it is called a static concept? Because it's not changing, it remains same. Otherwise, flow is a dynamic concept. Dynamic means flexible, which is changeable. Okay, so flow has a dynamic concept, whereas stock has a static concept. Okay. There are some example which will clear you more about the difference between stock and flow. Stock is, for example, population of India as on 31st March 2016. Is it clear now? That means if particular date is given over there, it means it's a stock, or number of that during 2016, because year is given over here, so it's a flow. Fine. Total number of cars in Delhi. Fine. So it's a stock because total number, how much cars are over there in India. Okay. Oh, sorry, in Delhi. So that is a stock concept. Otherwise, the car manufacturing during the year 2019. So it's a flow concept. Means how many cars are manufactured in January 2019. Fine. And the next and last difference is quantity of rice stored. If anything is stored as quantity of rice stored, it's a stock concept. Otherwise, quantity of rice produced is a flow concept. Okay, because it's changing and it's not changing. Okay, water in a tank, it's not changing, it's a stock concept. Leakage of water, that is changing, it's dynamic. So that's why it's a flow concept. Okay, thank you, students.